Is difficult for many people, but it can be especially contentious with your own child. Christina Carter with Intuit Parenting joins us now with more on how to navigate disagreements. Good morning. How are we doing?
Good morning. Good. How are you?
Great. All right. So if you have a kid, you're probably going to end up having conflict with them at some point. I mean, that is a given, right?
It is, yes. Rupture is inevitable. There are going to be times that we lose our cool with our kid, we react harshly, or we break connection with them. It's just a part of being human, but we need a plan in order to minimize the negative effects for when it happens. So, why is repair important? Well, a child gains safety through witnessing our accountability. And when a child feels connected to their caregiver, they are a well-adjusted child. So when we lose patience with our kid, we don't want to just say, oh, they're going to be fine, don't worry about it, but we don't want to stay stuck in guilt. So the good news is that the positive effects of repair actually far outweigh and even reverse the negative effects of rupture. So there are three important components necessary in order to have a good repair, and that is self-reflection, self-accountability, and self-forgiveness. So if we don't reflect, we're going to continue to react, and that wears away at our child's connection with us. And then if we don't take responsibility for our behaviors during conflict, our child learns to not want to come to us with their problems, and that erodes trust. And it also teaches them to blame others for their problems, and they don't learn the skills in problem solving or communication. And then finally, if we don't give ourselves the grace that we so deserve, we are stuck beating ourselves up. And how can we expect our child to move forward if we have not shown them how, and we have not?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of feels like it all circles back to the idea that, your children often will mimic you, right?
Yes.
So if you can, portray these ideals that, you want them to live by, you're going to impart more upon them, by actually, looking on how you can get to that resolution.
That's
right?
true. Yes, they're always learning from us. So self-forgiveness is the path for a good repair. So this part's for the parents that you want to you can do this in your head or write it out. You want to reflect on what happened, what were you feeling, and what were you needing, how it impacted your child, a commitment for next time, and forgive yourself. Know that this is just part of being human, and it's an opportunity to reconnect with your child.
So having the opportunity to actually speak with your child directly and having that open and honest conversation with them can build so much going forward.
Yes,
too, right?
Connection, trust. So what does that sound like? You want to begin and finish a good repair with connection. So you want to connect first. Hey, what are you working on? What are you doing? Can I come in? Then you want to ask consent. Is now a good time to talk? And then you want to acknowledge, hey, I imagine that you're feeling a little bit maybe confused because I snapped at you earlier, and you want to apologize. I apologize for the way I handled that, or for yelling at you, because it caused you to feel scared and disconnected from me. And then a commitment for next time. I'm going to try my best to take a big deep breath before I respond, and then connect again. Would it help if I gave you a big hug for now?
Those are some great tips. Thank you so much for it.
Yeah, you're
Appreciate
welcome.
All right.